This is match 2 of the red bracket of No Cap November. It is a best of 3. Let's get them started in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. On the left side, it is Huffaluffagus, and Huffaluffagus is our reigning No Cap November winner. Won this event back in November of 2023. So pretty excited to see if he can repeat. Huff is a 2-time CTM Masters winner, won that November 2023, won one September 2022, made it into the finals an additional time, May 2022, and has been in the semifinals an additional 5 times. Qualified in to seed number 6. There's a dirty Tetris for SV, 73,000 for him, 73 for Huff. Huff qualified into seed number 6 out of the USA at 4.1 million, has a PB of 4.89 million, good for 15th overall on the leaderboard. And Huff with a lot of accomplishments as well. 2021 finished second to Dog Playing Tetris in the Classic Tetris World Championship, was top 4 in 2020, is in the top 8 2022 and 2023, and in the top 16 this year. So a pretty good record at CTWC. Long bar over for Huff, 168. 149 for SV. On the right side, Sid, SV. I do that all the time with SV. I always say Sidnev because the S and V. Out of Great Britain, or the United Kingdom. How united that kingdom is right now. Qualifying into seed number 11 with a 1.89 million. Has a PB of 2.79 million. Sidnev said, Sidnev. God, I'm going to keep doing that. SV setting up for a dirty Tetris and getting it. 226 for SV, 262 for Huffaluffagus. He's got 3 million. Oh, well, when did I check the leaderboard today? Well, I checked it probably. I checked the leaderboard today. So if players don't update the leaderboard, that's not my problem. It's still on the leaderboard as 2.7. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to be a psychic? Am I supposed to just know what players' real scores are? All right, I guess the 3 million was unrecorded, so I guess it didn't make the official leaderboard. 318 for SV, 355 for Huffaluffagus. I, for one, believe SV. The other thing you want to know about SV is a winner of a CTM Masters event. Won it back in January of 2023. My goodness, that's almost 2 years ago. 386 for SV. And one other thing. SV, as far as I know, according to my sources, is the current PAL world record holder with a 7.561 million in PAL NES Tetris. And that was from a 19 start. 432 for SV. Now 454, 434 for Huff. Why is Huff in front of a green screen? Because he's got like a meth lab behind him and he doesn't want anybody to know. Oh, whoops. What is a PAL? What a PAL? PAL is the European version of, well, analog television signals. And so the PAL version of NES Tetris and the US version of NES Tetris, which is called NTSC, they're on different broadcast standards. And so basically the number of frames per second, the refresh rate, whatever, all different. So there are slightly different mechanics, and there are different versions of this same game, slightly different to reflect that. 489 for Huffaluffagus, 551 for SV. Of course, Huffaluffagus, a part of a lot of Tetris history. You'll remember that the first time that colors was achieved, that was by Eric ICX. Back in, was that August 2022? Well, Huff was on the losing end of that. And himself, he in that game, he got to level 66. 569 for Huff, 615 for SV. You don't care about Pal? What's the CCAM world record holder? Oh my God. There is no separate CCAM version of the game. SV trying to downstack this at 622 on level 21. SV going to avoid taking the triples here, so really going for it right now. Using that center well, maintaining that. It's difficult. It's like maintaining two separate stacks, each with their own characteristics that you have to respect while you're maintaining them. 740 for SV, 642 for Huffaluffagus. Now, according to my sources, SV has a level PB of 53, so has gotten to level 53. Huffaluffagus has gotten to level 125, so that's going to be a factor that these players are going to take into account. So you may see, SV play a little more aggressively early on. You may... Oh, SV says no. 92. All I can do is look at the leaderboard. So if it's not on the leaderboard, you're going to get incorrect information. So players update the leaderboard when you get new things. Like, players are like, oh, no way, Vandy, you got it wrong. Well, how am I supposed to know that? That's and plus what I said was not wrong. I said according to the leaderboard, and that is a true statement. 780 for Huffaluffagus. So I'm being told that it's like 91 or something. All right. 906 for SV, 813 for Huffaluffagus. All right, 922 here for SV, 881 for Huffaluffagus. Gets the Vits into the Vits hole. Jasmine loves it. I'm sure all the Huffaluffa girls are here. 928 for Huff into 28. 937 for SV. Pumpy Heart, an admirer of Huff's Vits. Long bar down Tetris for Huff. 5 lines to go until that 29 transition. That will be the last transition, the last speed increase. Huff's got the max out. SV at 986. So according to chat, SV has got a level 91 or so, somewhere in there, not a level 53. All right, SV now with the max out on 30. Huff trying to bring this down. Magic Chase says, Huff is the OG line-out GOAT. Indeed. Mr. Brain says, unless they get rebirth, and then there will be a speed increase at level 1. True. A negative speed increase. So we are super tied in score right now. A51 for Huff, A52 for SV. Remember, this is a best of 3, so players have only got a couple of games here. All right, SV trying to bring this down. Okay, gonna throw that long bar in. And you're going to see players, since they can go for a while, they are not going to be as aggressive. You're going to see more lineouts. They don't have the pressure of that level 39 super kill screen. So they can take their time. They can get them, you know, just if they're in, looks like it's going to get into a situation, they can just duck out of it and try again later. Huff going to take that triple BO2. SV climbing. I don't think anything's going to get over that left and no. SV going to top out at A91 on level 35. And Huff is already ahead and takes game number 1. So that rollover counter, which is right here, by the way, that rollover counter will come out when needed, but so far, not needed, right? That's where it'll be right there if they get a rollover. All right, Huff is good. 3-2-1 Tetris. Huff up 1-0 over SV. All right, SV starting out with a little bit of traffic in his board. All right, SV still trying to clean this up. And by the way, we'll see if we can break some records. Because now, again, according to my sources, and these sources are community curated and maintained sources, so if they're not right, but Eric ICX and Huffaluffagus, during that Colors game, they did combine for the highest combined score of 8.431 million. So that is certainly possible in this competition. Now I'm waiting for chat to tell me I'm wrong, that it's actually this and that, and that's fine, but I'm just looking at the history of Classic Tetris World Record spreadsheet right now, and that's what it says. But that was Eric and Huff back in August of 2022. And in that game, Eric ICX had 6.49 million of that. You feel like the highest losing score of more of a useful record? Yeah, that's going to be Alex Thatch, 2.582. So that's something that could be broken this month. Yeah, the Mullen is unnecessary scoring. I tend to agree with you, but there are a lot of people that like the combined world record, and I think highest losing score is really tells you like what score was needed to win a game, right? Like competition pressure was on you the entire time. Well, you got that score. That to me is the most important one, but people like to know these things. 281 for SV, 332 for Huffaluffagus. It was a very long Mullen because Huff had topped out on level 66, and then Eric got to, you know, like it was past colors, right? So 130. What is colors? 137. I forget where colors hits because I have no chance ever to get there. 138. Close. 353 SV Tetris, 375, 383 for Huffaluffagus. It's a good time to remember you. Oh my God, I'm a mess. It's a good time to remind you. And it's a good time to remember you as well. But it's a good time to remind you that if you are an Amazon Prime member, you also get a free Twitch Prime subscription. And we'll see if SV is going to survive this. Okay, uncovers. Oh no, an SV gonna hang an S up there all the way near the top of the board. Hung the S, needed to get that over to the right side. And Huff is good already. So an early Tapa, we do not want to see that in a best of 3. Guys, you're supposed to go forever. You're supposed to go for a long time. And not take risks. Oh no, SV. Well, I love seeing SV in this competition. Of course, it's great to see a CTM master in CTM Masters. So SV, GG's to you. Hope to see you again. But right now, it's going to be Sidnev versus Huff. We'll watch Huff play it out. You think best of 5 was the right call? I mean, all right. Are you mulling? I don't even know what we're going for. Why are we doing? Yeah, SV just wants to go to bed. That's all it was. He just wanted his participation trophy. Deathmatch vibe. True. Anyway, it's a good time to. It was in retrospect. It was not a good time to remind you that if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get a Twitch Prime sub. That was not a good time to remind you of that. But nevertheless, if you want to use your Twitch Prime sub on this channel, please go ahead and do that. And help us out a little bit. You don't have to do it every month, but don't forget us. It's use it or lose it. So don't let it go to waste. All right, I guess we're still watching Huff here, but I'm going to go ahead and start setting up the next match. No rollover counter. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.